Hello, hunters and half pints. My name is TV Skyen, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, where I've got a little bit of a thing in my throat, so I may be clearing my throat a lot during the course of this video. But for the moment, we're looking for Dagger. I wonder where she went. That song, I've heard it somewhere before. That sweet, sweet voice. It's Dagger. She's upstairs.
Sorry, only authorized personnel can use the lift.
Man, I've got to get past this guy somehow. Maybe if I disguise myself as a guard, he'll let me through. We cannot currently, by the way, leave the castle again. Sedan will just refuse to go anywhere. Did you hear about that airship, the one that came in from Alexandria?
Yeah, I heard there was a really cute girl on board.
Okay, they say the same thing no matter who you talk to. Cool. Hey, wake up!
Huh?
I just saw a suspicious character wandering around.
What? Where?
Upstairs, follow me. No, in here.
Huh? All right, you bastard, show yourself. Hey, what are you doing? Huh?
That was easy. We just mugged a man. And we stuff him in here.
Please let me out. I'm afraid of the dark. Help!
Shut up. I'll let you out soon. Don't worry. Seems like the kind of thing that shouldn't be this funny. Yeah, I should be able to get in the lift now.
Good day, sir. Good day, sir. The lift is running fine as always.
Man. Anyway.
What? A girl? Oh yeah, I sure go upstairs a while ago.
Don't think there's any treasure here. I don't remember any anyway. That song is very peculiar. And so it goes on and on. Melodies of life to the sky beyond the flying bird. Nice song. How did you get up here? This is a restricted area. Oh, come on. I do this for a living. Oh, yeah. You're a member of Tantalus. It must have been easy for you. Huh? Ah, what a view. Hey, there's a telescope. Let's go check it out. Come on. That river flows straight by South Gate. Oh, that's Sinan talking. You can get to the gate by walking along the river. Chocobo airship. Hey, there's a chocobo. Maybe I can catch a chocobo in that forest. Oh, yes, indeed you can, Sedan. And we will. Oh, yeah, there's South Gate. I wonder if they've started repairing it. And you can see the airships being backed up by South Gate and they can't get through because we broke it a little bit. It'll probably take a while to fix everything. Yeah, there's probably a lot of weird things living there. Maybe I should check it out sometime. And is that all of it? Nope. Yeah, those are the mountains that surround Burmecia. I guess the best way to get there is through the cavern at the base. And one more thing. You have to find all of the things. Ah, there. Alexandria's beyond those mountains. I bet they're looking for us. Let me see. Oh, let me see. How's the view? I've made so much trouble for everyone. Uncle Sid knew everything. That's why he asked Tantalus to get me out of Alexandria. No matter how hard I try, I'm always a step behind in everything. So helpless. What's wrong? Sedan, why did you help me come here, to Lindblom? Is it because your boss ordered you to? I just wanted to help you, that's all. The boss didn't agree with me, so I ended up leaving the band. Really? I'm sorry. Oh, don't worry about it, it's not the first time I've left. Sedan. Yeah? Oh, how were you planning to abduct me? Oh, we were gonna put you to sleep with sleeping weed, then kidnap you. It's mostly used for kids, but a big dose can knock out an adult just as easily. I guess you didn't need it since I came along on my own. Hey, would you mind giving me some? I've had a hard time sleeping lately. I don't think that's a good idea. You might get addicted. Hey, maybe all you need is some company, eh? Oh, please, do you think I'm that naive? Can't blame me for trying. That song, were you singing it in the village of Dali? Yes. So, you were up that night. What is that song, anyway? I don't know. I can't even remember where I learned it. I sing it whenever I feel sad or lonely. For some reason, it comforts me and reminds me that I'm not alone. I guess it's a mystical song. Let me hear it again.
I never expected to find such fine armor in a place like this. Yes, I'll buy that one too. Who knows when that Bronner will start another war? What? The Queen would never start a war. You dare speak ill of the Queen?
Who the hell are you?
I'm an armor collector.
Oh, well, in that case, can you recommend some good armor?
I must go.
Yo, Knights of Pluto, yeah!
What are those things? That looks so stupid. I'm gonna take Sid's airship and destroy him.
Hey, cut it out! You broke my night! I'm gonna go tell your mom!
No, come on. Royal action figures? Those black mages were like toys, being controlled by someone. The sky looks ominous. Something's about to happen. Sir Fratley, Where are you? I need you.
Okay. It should work now.
It's no good.
What? We can't stabilize the engine system.
It can't run for more than 10 minutes.
Damn it. My mind hasn't been the same since I became an Oclop.
Hey, Dagger. So, when do you want to go on that airship cruise? What are you talking about? Huh?
What am I thinking? I asked the girl at the... never mind.
Well, sounds like you've asked the wrong girl.
Wait, I can explain.
Why bother? Go, have a wonderful time.
Oh, man. Okay, how about this? If I get first place in tomorrow's hunting festival, you and me will go out on a date.
How does that have anything to do with me?
Oh, come on, please.
Fine.
Okay, it's a date. It may be tradition, but this is a dreadful festival. So many lives lost every year, especially because of him.
Hardly. The festival is a test of manhood. I tingle with excitement every year.
This is the last carriage. All the preparations for the Festival of the Hunt are complete. Very good. Now we wait for the signal. Yes? Yes, sir.
Wait, indeed.
The Fangs have been freed! What? We haven't even received the minister's authorization. We believe that they're going to release him any minute. All right, release the moose before they let him loose. Hurry! All is ready.
All right, stand by.
This here specimen is perfect. Nothing can stop him. What power?
Hey, make him stop. It's too early to let him loose.
How? I have no control over him.
Damn it. Open the gate at once. The gate's gonna fall apart.
Go signal!
Where's Sedan?
Please, Princess. You might actually enjoy it.
Okay. I wonder if Sedan has improved his skills.
Hey, guys. Sorry I'm late.
All right, let's begin.
Festival of the Hunt. Hunters on your mark, ferocious beasts swarm about the castle town. The bigger the catch, the higher the score. The time limit is 12 minutes, use aircraft, blah, blah, blah. What do you wish for your hunter's reward? I'll go with Gil, all the way.
I'll take an add-on.
Hello, Mr. Baby? What? I never signed up. Oh, I thought you'd do pretty well, so I signed you up. Sedan. Don't worry, with your black magic, it'll be a piece of cake.
I don't know. That was very inconsiderate of you, Sedan.
Oh!
How about this? If you win, I'll fix you up for a date with Dagger.
Me and the princess?
Shh, keep it down.
What was that? You just mentioned the princess. What evil deeds are you plotting now? Oh, it's nothing. Right, Evie?
Yeah.
So, what would you like for your reward? I don't know what voice I gave him.
Oh, I'll take a card.
Okay, Gil, an add-on, and a card. The festival begins shortly. You all have different starting points. So, the Festival of the Hunt. I should explain this before the timer actually starts. Several people can win the Festival of the Hunt. It can be either Sedan, Vivi, or Freya, obviously, but also NPCs can actually win the Festival of the Hunt, sort of depending on what you do and how you behave, at least partly. And like you saw, different rewards are available for different characters that win.
So if Sedan wins, we'll get like 5,000 gil or something along those lines. If Freya wins, we'll get a coral ring, which is by far the most useful of the rewards. And if Vivi wins, he gets what I believe is a unique card. I think you can't get this card elsewhere, but I don't believe it's actually that strong. And since we don't care about cards, and since money isn't a problem after we did the cotton robe trick, we're going to try and get Freya to win. And there's a method to do that, which, well, I'm going to attempt to show you. But first, we definitely want to save the game. Because this can go a little bit pear-shaped and wrong. So, in order to get Freya to win this event, what we need to do is to ensure that she gathers the most points, which we can do by finding her and helping her kill a certain monster. I'm sure you can guess which one it is. It's the big boy. But before we can go there and find her and kill the monster with her, we have to do a few other things. So the monster is in the industry, he's in the business district, and he's in a certain square there, but he only appears when there's around 4 minutes left, I think?
Such rudeness, Princess. They're treating you like a commoner.
Oh, hush. We'll get a great view from here.
You're right. I can see the entire town. Ah, Princess, look. Master Vivi's also participating.
I can't believe it. He seemed reluctant earlier.
Master Vivi, the Princess and I are rooting for you.
Come on, Vivi. You can do it.
No, Master Vivi.
Look out. Oh, gosh. I can't watch anymore.
You can't win just by ramming. A good offense is the best defense. Attack! You can't lose to that monkey sedan. Yes, that's it. Now's your chance. One more time. Vivi, behind you. Yes, go.
Again, that's what redeems Steiner, you know? That you get the sense that there is a good man underneath all the pompousness and rank and blah, blah, blah. So, monsters are running around all of Lindblom, which is why it's a good idea to go around and explore before getting into... Oh, God, they have more health than I thought. Which is why it's a good idea to run around and explore before getting into these fights. Because then you'll know, like, where you can go and where you might be able to find some beasties. And I think I'm going to do something a little bit dumb, but I'm going to equip the ogre here. There's also the trick sparrow up there, but I'm not really concerned with getting sedan points. That doesn't really matter so much. Right now, I just want to waste a little bit of time. Because like I said, the big beastie, Sacknull, only appears at 4:30. So until then, there really aren't any items or anything to get. So I'm just showing you the various scenes that happen around the town. For example, here at the theater, where they attempted to block out the beasties, but didn't succeed. So Moo are generally worth least, although the points value is fairly random. While Trick Sparrows are worth a little bit more, and Fangs are worth the most. And there just aren't very... Oh, hang on. Right, actually. Come to think of it. Isn't there a thing in here? No. No, there's not. I'll just take the Trick Sparrow, too. Hello. The music in this section is also awesome. Like the synths pumping away, giving it a sort of a slightly more futuristic feel, really. Or modern, anyway. But then you get the piano and the drum and like the theater section. And I don't think there's... Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, there's a by the way, Lonnie. Take note of that name. Remember it for later. There's a bunch of NPCs in the running as well. Usually, either, like, Freya tends to win on her own anyway, if you don't do anything, but not always. Leave that cat alone, you bastard. So, we need to go to the business district with a little bit of extra time on the clock. And oh, by the way, say hello to the ogre, which is a thief's sword. Zidane has been using daggers up until now, but as it turns out, he gets an entirely different class of weapon as well in this game. And he's pretty much going to be mostly using thief's swords for the rest of the game. I think there are like a couple of dagger weapons later on that are powerful enough that you're going to be using them to learn abilities and stuff, but... So I'm using the auto battle feature in the remaster, or in the PC release, just because otherwise you just stand around tapping buttons. Right. Well, let's go to the business district. So if you want Vivi to win, there's a thing you need to do during the hunt itself, because he's going to gather points for a while, and then he's going to fall behind. And there's a reason for that. But if you want Vivi to win, the sensible thing is to get both Zidane and Freya in your party, and then have them both knocked out so that they lose. Because that's usually the only way to get Vivi to pull ahead. But if you're trying for it, there's a decent chance one of the NPCs will win out over him. And as you may notice, I'm not gaining any experience, and I'm not gaining any AP for killing these monsters at all. They only give me points, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Game? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why that happened. Let's try and run through again and see if we can get through this time. Fortunately, Final Fantasy IX has a continue feature, which saves at various checkpoints over the course of the game, not just at the Moogles. So I didn't get thrown all the way back to the beginning of the festival, but, okay then. Just gonna run away from you, since you were the one that triggered the failure last time. Anyway... Vivi is somewhere here. And he's in a bit of trouble. And we need to save him in order to help him, like, have a chance to win the festival. He's not going to win, because we want Freya to win, but... That's if you want Vivi to win, you do have to save him from the monsters that are chasing him around. There he is. Hey, Vivi. Now let's go to the square. This is where Sagnol will appear, eventually. You kids should probably get indoors. And he'll be there in about a minute and 20 seconds. Sup? And in the meantime, we'll just waste some time. And I just, honestly, I can't get over how good the HD mod has made this game look. Like, even the backgrounds in the fights look so much better. And you can really see, again, like, the personality of the environments that gets pulled into the creation of this game. And you can see it as well. Like, that's one of the things I love about Lindblom, is that it feels like a town with personality. It feels like a town that's lived in, occupied. There we go. Freya in the lead, because of course she is. We'll take out this Trick Sparrow, and that should get us to the point where we can go and grab Zagnol. So Zagnol, like a lot of the other fights, I want to steal from him. But unlike some of the boss fights and stuff where like the things that we steal are just stuff that we can get normally like 10, 15, 20 minutes later, Zagnol has a few things that was actually like, if you don't get them from him, it's gonna be a long time before you have access to them normally. Okay. Sup, Ugly?
Sedan, help!
Hey, big boy, turn around! Damn, you're ugly. Allow me to help. Okay, but I get to finish him. I've got a date with Dagger on the line. You're ridiculous. Fine, as you wish. No, not as you wish. Freya gets the last hit on Zagnol because, well, that's the only... well, it's not the only... Like I said, she has a tendency to win anyway. But it helps. Oh, he's just gonna electrocute right off the bat, huh? So when he electrocutes, that makes him able to cast thunder spells, which do a fair chunk of damage. Yes, the needle fork. That's the important one. The other thing he has is nice, but the needle fork is the big deal. Let's see if we can get the other thing from him. Nice, mithril gloves. Cool. Now we can just focus on killing him. Which, you know, not the least difficult thing in the world. So the reason why I equipped Sedan with the Ogre is to do this. There we go. So remember how some weapons have a status change that they can add to their attack? For Sedan's, for his Ogre, that status change is Darkness, which allows me to make it substantially less likely that that bastard is going to hit me with another heave. You can also silence him if you're using the Mage Masher, which can be nice because that gets rid of that shit. But it's not nearly as critical. So, Freya is the Dragoon, and I think the next hit from her should take him out. She's the Dragoon. She does jumping, uses spears, and jump makes the attack that she does deal way more damage, and it allows her to dodge damage, which can be very useful in certain situations. I'm just gonna have her jump again, making Sedan the only viable target. Hopefully. Yes, good. And you just keep healing yourself, Sedan. It belongs to Freya. Man, how much health does this guy have? I don't remember. Oh, no, wait, it's more like 1,500, isn't it? I do need to kill him before time runs out, because other NPCs are still getting points while all this is happening. So I do need the points that Freya's gonna get from killing this guy. And I believe I can't actually hit him with Sedan right now. He has like 1,500 health. Is Freya in the back row? That's weird. So I really need Freya to be the one who kills him, because that's worth 90 points. Oh, come on. He can't have that much more health left. Seriously. And at this point, I'm terrified to hit him with Sedan, because I just know that that's going to kill him. What the hell? Oh, if Freya doesn't win this. Eh. You've got to be shitting me. Now I'm attacking him with Sedan, which is definitely going to kill him, unless the timer runs out first, which it does. Okay, well, we'll leave it up to fate then. I got the steals. That was the only thing I really wanted from him. Hey, Freya won. Nice. Good. That's fine.
That was marvelous, all of you.
Well, 74 points. Congratulations.
We grant you the title of Master Hunter, and your reward.
My hat's off to you, Freya. I don't know how you racked up so many points. Well, not by killing Zachnol, that's for sure. The fruits of my training, I suppose.
Regent, please forgive my intrusion. I bring urgent news from our king.
The great King of Bermesia?
Sire, you must not let him see you like this.
Take a good look at him. An injury has blinded him. Continue.
Our kingdom is being attacked by some unknown force. We're severely outmatched. Please send reinforcements immediately. The enemy looks like an army of mages wearing steeple-crowned hats.
The king and I are old friends. We will send reinforcements to Bermesia immediately.
Thank you, Regent. The king and all of Bermesia will be most grateful. I must turn now.
Take him to the infirmary.
It's too late. He's gone. It's a miracle he even made it this far. I can't believe this is happening. Plot twist!
This is a problem. Because of the festival, there are hardly any men left in the castle. It will take time to mobilize.
We have no choice. Call back the 4th Aerial Division patrolling the border.
But if we recall the 4th, we will lose our eyes over Alexandria.
Wonder. Bermesia is our ally. We must help them.
Steeple-crowned hats. They might be black mages, like Vivi.
It can't be.
Could it be Mother? I must go now. I cannot sit and wait for the reinforcements.
I'm coming with you.
No, this doesn't concern you.
What's this? I'm a stranger all of a sudden? I'm not gonna sit back and watch your home get destroyed, all right?
Thank you, Sedan.
Can I come too? I want to find out who they really are.
Sure.
All right then, let's go to Bermesia.
Princess, this is a foreign matter. It has nothing to do with us.
Steiner is right. We don't know if Alexandria is involved.
But if black mages are involved... Sedan, you know what I'm talking about. If Mother is behind this, I'll make her stop, I promise.
I think you should stay here.
What?
We don't know what to expect there.
I've already faced great danger coming here. What's the difference?
Dagger, this is war. A lot of people are gonna die.
I know that.
How did you feel when you saw that Bermesian soldier die just now?
I felt sad, of course.
Just sad? Weren't you scared too? Obviously, you haven't realized how dangerous it's gonna be. You could get killed. This is no time to be talking about convincing your mother of anything.
But...
now is not the time to argue.
He's right. We must head to Bermesia at once. Will you open the dragon's gate?
Of course. If you're going by foot, leaving from that gate is the best way. Let us eat while you wait for the gate to open.
Yay! I'm so hungry!
The Festival of the Hunt Feast is one of our oldest traditions. It began well over 5 centuries ago. It's customary to eat everything with your hands, so go on before it gets cold.
Thank you, Uncle.
It's so good! Let's just eat. We can't do anything until the gate opens.
You're right.
Hey, not bad. This is wonderful. Princess, how is everything? Why aren't you eating?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Everything is so delicious.
Indeed it is. Especially this beef. It's superb.
Oh, I'm so full. I'm getting sleepy now.
What the? The food is poisoned?
Dagger?
How could I be so careless? I'm starting to feel sick. Forgive me, princess. I should have tasted it for poison.
That's impossible. There shouldn't have been any in your dish.
What? Now that you mention it, I feel just fine. How did you know? Princess, you didn't.
It's not poison. It's just a medicinal herb Sedan gave me. Believe me, this is not what I planned. Steiner, I have to make my own decisions. I had no choice. Uncle Sid would never have let me leave the castle.
That's because he's concerned about you.
I understand, but...
No, you don't understand. War is a terrible thing. You must never experience it as I have. I'm sorry, Princess. I cannot follow any orders that might put your life in danger.
What if Alexandria is behind the attack at Burmecia? It could lead to war between the three great nations. Many innocent people will die. As the Princess of Alexandria, there must be something I can do. I have to help Mother. I don't want to see anything happen to her.
Very well. Princess, I will follow you wherever you choose.
Thank you. Let's go before everyone wakes up. I'm sorry, Sedan. Come on.
And this is one of the things that makes Dagger a great character. Because the risk with the white mage characters and the lady princess characters in a lot of fantasy stories is that they become just damsels in distress to be saved over and over again over the course of the adventure. That happens to a lot of female characters, especially, you know, where like the damsel in distress trope just kicks in and their agency gets shoved into the background. Dagger isn't like that. Her agency drives her story. Like, her actions, her decisions, what she decides to do, how she decides to behave, and the consequences of that behavior drives the story. And she makes plenty of mistakes. Like, she's wrong and does things that end up, resolving poorly, as we shall see. But she's active. And she's not at the whims or the mercy of other people's stories as such. And that's one of the things that makes the writing in this game so fucking good. Because Garnet is such a straight up princess. Like, she's a white mage, she's a princess, and she's inexperienced and naive about the world. Like, that whole thing is tailor-made for a damsel in distress setup where Sedan gets to save her over and over again. And then that's the romance and they fall in love. But that's not how the game is set up. Like, that the game very cleverly manages to swerve around those traps, which makes for much, much better characterization.
Dagger, where are you going? It must have been some sort of sleeping medicine. It was sleeping weed.
We've been had.
I gave her some because she said she was having problems sleeping. I'm impressed. There's more to her than meets the eye.
Damn, what the heck is she thinking? Maybe she's heading to Burmecia. Then you might still be able to catch up with her.
Vivi, wake up! We're going to Burmecia.
Let's head for Gizamaluk's grotto. Once we pass through the grotto, we'll be in Burmecia.
You can leave from the Dragon's Gate, located on the base level.
And now I finally have a full party. Well, I finally have Freya in my party, rather, is what I'm trying to say. And she's going to have the Coral Ring immediately, because that teaches her Lancer. Now, I need her to learn Antibody first, because that's... If I remember correctly, Antibody, it takes 1,000,000 years before you get another opportunity to get that for her. And let's equip her with her abilities. Dragon Killer, Man-Eater. She's a Man-Eater. Level up is the most important. And summoning, I guess, probably okay, but let's do cover. because she has heavy armor.
Uh,
And then Man-Eater Dragon Killer, because they'll come in handy. And that'll be that. And Sedan needs to go back to the Mithril Dagger so he can get his Bandit, because I need that ability. And I might have to spend a little bit of grinding time out on the plains just to get people learned in their abilities. So I can start, like, upgrading stuff. Might as well put the cotton robe on him right now. And the glass buckles. And for Sedan, Bird Killer and Steel Gill. Be nice to level those up quickly. That is all? I believe so!
Onward to adventure!
Also Freya in the front row.
The royal chamber's upstairs.
Aww. And again, Steiner with, like, the characterization of, like... He's like, hey, no, actually, war is, like, super bad. And you can feel, again, that concern that he has for her. Like, a fatherly concern, really. Ooh, I should probably go shopping before I go. Pick up a few items. You can feel that fatherly concern that he has for her. Like, that he really cares a lot about her well-being, and that's at the core of his motivations. The Blessing of Water. Huh. Looks like there's no place to insert the metal.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, let's go to the business district. And just make sure that I have all the stuff I want to have. How many cotton robes did I save? Because if I didn't save 2, then VP can't have that one equipped because it teaches something for the dagger rather than him. I only have 1 cotton robe, damn it. Okay. I should have saved 2. Oh well. Oh well. He'll just have to deal with slightly lower defense.
He'll be fine.
By the way, one thing that the mod, the Memoria mod, has clarified. Look at the character in the background way the hell over there. Recognize that hairdo? Recognize that character model? That's Alleyway Jack. You can't meet him in Lindblom, to the best of my knowledge, but he is in the background, just kind of being there, present. Let's see. It's not like I can make any more. Oh, I can make another cotton robe. I'll do that then. Let's see. I'm good on items. And I think I'm good on equipment as well. I think I got everything I needed. I'm just gonna keep a dagger and a mage masher with me. This is sort of a habit I've picked up where I just like to make sure that I have... I do need an extra glass armlet, though. I know that I do, because they're just... well, you'll see. And an extra steep hat as well. The linen curious, leather planes... As for the rest, I think I'm fine. It's a habit I got into playing this game, is to always have at least one of every weapon and like, item. No, well, not item. Every weapon and armor. And stuff that you use for synthesis. Just because I got this FOMO thing of like, oh my god, what if I get to a later point in the game and I need one of these early game items in order to synthesize some really cool item, but then I don't have it because I'm in the late game and I can't go back and get the early game items. Oh no, I need to have as many of them with me as possible at all times. Which led to me doing like a hell of a lot of grinding so I could buy 10 of every item. Which wasn't, of course, necessary even a little bit. But, you know, FOMO and being young enough to have time to sit around grinding for hours. And that, as is usual with these Final Fantasy playthroughs, that led to me being decidedly overpowered and just cruising through most of the game with no trouble or challenge whatsoever. Which is how I used to play a lot of games, honestly, when I was a kid. It's like I'd find some exploitable thing that was super tedious, but which worked every time, and then I'd just do that over and over again. Even though it wasn't fun at all, for some reason it was more satisfying to me to have a strategy that just ensured that I would always win, rather than actually be challenged by the game. I remember that with, I don't know if any of you guys played Red Alert back in the day. Let's see, is there treasure chest here, or is that by the Serpent's Gate? There's the first Red Alert game, Command & Conquer Red Alert. There was a thing, I don't know if it was an exploit or if it was just like a decoding of the game files, but there was a file called rules.ini, which was a text file that you could edit to change the properties and characteristics of various units and costs and build speed of pretty much everything in the game. And I used to sit around for so long just editing that to make like whatever faction I was playing in the game the most overpowered thing in the universe. I heard the harbor used to be a pretty busy place since we have airships running on the mist. I guess we don't need normal ships anymore. And I just completely, like, I fucked myself out of all the interesting fun and challenge of the game. I'm dying to get back in the castle. I think it's a waste of time to watch over this place. I optimized the fun out of the game completely. Like, and I didn't even realize, and it was only once I got older I started to realize, like, it's the same thing with, like, cheat codes in games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft. Is like, I'd use them so much, and I'd never be challenged by the game at all. And it wasn't until much later in life that I began to value that challenge. Like, I began to value the fear of losing and the tension of it. Does he have anything new? He does not. They left Limblum and headed north. I walked through the mists and Gizamaluka to reach Bermesia for the very first time. It's raining as expected. I'm going to look for shelter now. You went to Bermesia? It might be dangerous there. Kaboom! I keep telling myself I should just do one standard voice for all the Moogles except Stiltskin, but I keep forgetting to. Hang on, Atla. Let me just... Where's Atla? Oh, right. He's in Bermesia. Right. I just needed to Google, because I do want to actually do Mognet, like the Mognet quest. Because there's some fun stuff there. But it does require, like, there's a lot of Moogles that you get locked out of. Like, you can't go back to them and deliver mail that you've missed as the game goes on, so you kind of have to be on the ball with it, and I think I have been.
If you're going to Bermesia, go through Gasamaluk's grotto in the northern mountains. The best way to get to the grotto is by following the roots popping out of the ground, which extend all the way to the grotto.
Right, so we're gonna do one thing, and then we're gonna save. And that is to go over here. Eventually. You just defend yourself, Evie. There we go. Here's a place you might recognize. And a couple of Moogles you might recognize. Moggy and Mockster, the tutorial Moogle. That's not what we're here for, though. Recognize this person?
Hungry.
I'll need to figure out a good voice for them. So I'm just gonna catch a frog.
Oh, you got frog. Frog's very good.
Who the heck are you?
Me?
It's a Q. And they are called Queena. Age between 70 and 90. Queena, do you want this frog?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Oh, alright, here.
Yay! Mine, mine. You pathetic Queena. Can't even feed yourself. Can master out of eating, just chasing frogs, Queena. But master, frogs very good. Frogs here best, better than Alexandria's. Queena, you in darkness, need some light. World big place, many, many foods. Alexandria, just one kingdom. You need go out more, eat other food. Go out into world? Sounds scary. Are there yummier frogs outside? Of course, many good frogs. All Q's love frogs best. Eating frog is keys to growth. Q marshes exist all over world. Go eat frogs in other marshes. I promise you get much learning. Traveler, please show Queena the world. Anywhere with good food.
You want me to take him with us? Now, him is incorrect. Why not?
Will I find yummier frogs outside?
Well, there's plenty of stuff in the world that tastes better than frogs.
Really, really? Okay, I go with you.
What's up, baby?
That man looks exactly like my grandpa.
Your grandfather? Who, that quail guy?
Yeah. Maybe he knows my grandpa. I'm gonna go talk to him, Sedan.
What wrong? Something on my face?
Do you know a man named Quan?
I not know that bigot.
Grandpa Quan was a bit strange, but how do you know him?
I no can answer.
Grandpa Quan looks exactly like you, Mr. Quail.
Of course, we from same tribe.
You really don't know him?
No, I not know this Quan.
Honestly? That's too bad. Let's go, Vivi.
Okay.
And now we have a fourth party member, Queena. And this is why I wanted the needle fork, is because I really bloody... You can see it's a substantially better weapon, and it teaches the exact same ability, so, you know. And this is also why I needed the extra glass armlet. I'm not going to give them a cotton robe. But they can have the desert boots, why not? So high tide makes Queena go more into trance, which is useful because Queena's special trance ability, well, you'll see. Now, a little note about Queena. Queena is, to the best of my knowledge, supposed to be genderless. Like, they do not have a gender. The translation used to refer to them as she, her, or rather, not she, her, but S/he, like written as a she with a slash in the middle, which, to the best of my understanding, is not the correct way to refer to a person who's, like, non-binary or genderless. Although, like, non-binary and genderless people will be the best sources on what pronouns to use with them. But it's something that I saw some criticism that's like, hey, maybe that's not... Maybe don't do that to any people who don't fall into the gender binary that you meet in real life. Just as a small note, I'm not sure if the translation on PC changed it. I don't remember, actually. But I suppose we'll find out as the dialogue goes on. But I'm gonna be trying to consequently call Quina them, rather than s/he or any of the other available pronouns, of which there are many. Anyway, if you'd like to see how I end up handling that whole business, tune in for the next video, I suppose. Because it's gonna be more. This is a long game, and we've barely scratched the surface so far. Like, comment, and or subscribe, depending on your preferences. You can also support me on Patreon, or use my tip jar or my merchandise store, or you can look at the memberships on this channel, which are like $1 a month, and you get a special icon next to your name and stuff. So if you want that, that too is a thing which is available for you to have if you want it. Outside of that, thank you very much for watching, and please remember to wash your hands.